Oh no, I hope he's okay. Never mind, the ambulance should be with him in about 40 hours. Now what you saw there was the current Scottish Health Minister, Hamza McYousuf, falling off one of these assistance bikes while he was racing it down a corridor for some reason while some lackey was behind him. I mean, that is just like watching a little kid falling off a bike. This is the same Hamza McYousuf who, when he was Justice Secretary, who brought in these intrusive and undemocratic hate speech laws in Scotland, which was championed by Nicola Sturgeon, old Jimmy Cranky, by the way. And they're both SNP wankers. So not only have they taken away free speech in Scotland, but they've also screwed up the Scottish NHS. You see, in Scotland, the SNP, who are currently in government, hopefully not for long though, when the Scottish people see sense and vote them out and kick their nasty little intolerant, dictatorial, Marxist asses out of office. And they are in charge of the NHS up there. And their insane socialist policies are just crippling the country. Now look at this story. An ambulance in Scotland took 40 hours to reach a guy who needed them. And because they took so long, he died, unfortunately. This is what happens, folks, when you've got these selfish socialists in a position where they can just play with people's lives and just generally run roughshod all over the Scottish people. And this NHS ambulance situation is just making a complete mockery out of their argument for independence. The SNP simply can't run their own national health service. And things are so bad up there now, and their ambulance service are so fucked, that they've had to call the army in to assist. And note, folks, when Scottish nationalists and the Scottish Nazi Party up there talk about the British Army, that when they want their help, it's the army. And when they want to slag off Great Britain or anything to do with Brexit, then it's the British Army. Swings and roundabouts, folks. That's socialists for you. And remember, every time you scratch a socialist, you'll find a National Socialist underneath, and they're fucking nasty. I mean, God knows why the ambulance service up there is in such a state. Then again, perhaps the SNP being the SNP and all woke and progressive, that they've probably made the ambulance service one of these jobs that only minorities can apply for. But not many of the box tickers are applying. Who knows, folks? Your guess is as good as mine. But I think Nicola Sturgeon's dream of an independent Scotland, which ultimately means being subservient to the EU, which is what they want, is all but over. Because I think the Conservatives, Boris Johnson, have played a blinder. Now remember, folks, every time Westminster and the Conservative government merely hint about any sort of lockdown rules or anything to do with the plague, then the Welsh and in particularly the Scottish government, the Scottish Nazi Party, will implement that but turn the screws on their own people and make the rules more draconian in an effort to fool the people into thinking they thought of this idea first and to get one over on Westminster, in particular the Conservative Party. And no sooner had Boris Johnson and the Conservative government merely hinted at the possibility of this plague passport, the Nicola Sturgeon immediately says we can't get Scottish independence until everyone's had the jab and we've all got the plague passports. Well, I just think she's shot herself in the foot with that one, because there are a significant number of people in Scotland who are sceptical about the jab, and excluding these people from Scottish businesses, establishments, etc. would be disastrously detrimental to the Scottish economy, and it'll backfire brilliantly against Nicola Sturgeon and her attempts at Scottish independence, because now she's said that, she has to follow it through. And of course, Boris Johnson and the Conservatives have called off the whole plague passport idea, because we all know it's just stupid. Because think about it. Do you think any Scottish person worth their salt would vote for a party that stopped them going anywhere to get a drink? Exactly. Me neither. So I think this is a really clever move by Boris Johnson and the Conservatives to nip Nicola Sturgeon's insane independence dream right in the bud. And it's funny as hell. Anyway, that's my video. Hope you like. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to support my channel, then feel free to buy me a beer. YouTube have demonetized my channel, yet still run adverts on it. And I think it's wrong that they get the monopoly of making a profit out of my work. Hence, that's why I've started the Buy Me a Beer campaign on my channel. Why the hell should they make money on my work and I don't? Screw them. And to those of you who have bought beers for me, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Because not only are you getting me drunk, but you're supporting free speech. And you're also flipping YouTube and Google the finger, which isn't a bad thing. Anyway, that's it. Please comment, share, subscribe, and until my next video, Roger Trout.